This week in CA football here in sunny Frisco, Texas, I'm Bobby Broyles alongside with Quint Kesnich, who is covering the game tomorrow here for ESPN2. And Quint, obviously the atmosphere that it's been building up all week, that everybody's been really for about a month, what the turnout is going to be. And you've been here for both when the Bison Nation's been here and JMU Nation, of course, last year. What are your expectations?
Well, the game's a sellout, and tickets right now are going in the $300 to $400 range. It's going to be standing room only, quite a crowd expected. North Dakota State 2 years ago, it was a sea of green and gold, and their level of fanhood is unrivaled until last year when JMU Nation showed up and basically bought all the tickets. So it'll be interesting to see. I think the Bison will be 70-30 maybe, but we'll see, and what kind of impact that has. I think everyone's glad that the weather is spectacular.
Yes.
And this has got a feel of a mid-major bowl game, but with the tension of a championship, and that's really what separates this game.
When we start looking at this game tomorrow, these people have kind of said rivalry between these two teams, but they haven't really played each other that much, and it's more because of what these programs have done over the last few years. JMU right now with that winning streak, North Dakota State, the 5-time national champion, going on 5 wins in a row. When you look at this matchup, what really stands out to you?
Well, I go back to last year's semifinals when JMU went to the Fargo Dome and won 27-17. That was a game that the Dukes took the early lead. Next thing you know, North Dakota State ties it up. But the Dukes were able to finish, and they had a great dominant team last season. The Empire's back, though, and here come the Bison. It's really interesting because the teams are kind of similar. I see a lot of similar traits in terms of coaching, the temperament, the way these teams have strong cultures. The quarterbacks are similar. The running backs are similar. There's only a couple real big differences that I see.
Now, the million-dollar question or questions, what are the big keys tomorrow, especially when you look at this JMU team going against North Dakota State?
Well, I think the team who can run the ball in this game is going to have a big leg up. And I know that sounds very simplistic, but it's true because both teams have excellent run-stopping defense. If you're North Dakota State, you got to deal with JMU's defense now. 10.7 points against per game. 31 interceptions, 48 sacks. Those are amazing totals. And where they had success last year was playing press coverage on the outside with their excellent corners, committing an extra safety to the box and stopping the Bison running game. So the one area I think that JMU has an advantage, their secondary. Their secondary is outstanding, one of the best I've seen in all divisions this year.
Well, Quint, thank you so much for joining us in your analysis. We look forward to a lot of the JMU Nation that will be at home possibly watching you tomorrow in this great game. The build-up is finally about over. It's time to play some football here tomorrow at noon on ESPN2, JMU and North Dakota State. Stay with CAFootball.com. We'll have continuing coverage and a recap of tomorrow's game.